Rick, any prediction for the second half of 2024 and how's the investment decision going?
So I think that when you talk amongst other investors, the some optimism that things are going to gradually improve, but it's going to be a slow improvement. The metric that I keep an eye on are new funds raised, because it's the new funds that are going to be able to invest in the early stage companies, because they have 10 years or whatever it is to return their investment back to their LPs, as opposed to a fund that was raised 5 years ago and is basically under pressure to return funds very quickly. There's still a dearth of new funds raised. It's more frequent that you see a headline now than it was, say, 6 months ago, but it's still pretty slow. And I'm not an economist, but as long as you can get these higher interest rates on risk-free government bonds, the pressure to allocate funds from your pension fund, say, for another couple points of return, there's less appetite for VC and PE as long as they can get a goose return from high interest rates on government bonds. So it's going to take a while as the interest rates come down. People look for return. They'll put more money into VC. That's going to end up providing more money for these early stage companies. In the meantime, it's going to be a huge focus on very cost efficient and very focused sorts of business plans. So you've got to be able to go into an investor, I think, with two major points. One is you have to have clear-cut technical separation that will allow you to stand out amongst all the competition that there is out there. But the second is you've got to have a very clear path to value creation, very cost efficient kind of way. So nobody's going to invest in a company that has a great idea, but still needs to be, there's sort of this nebulous plan to build out the capabilities of a technology. You've got to have a very clear plan to creating specific value milestones. And it's a paradoxical in a way. Platforms are better than single asset companies for sure. You've got to figure out a way to advance that single lead asset because that's what you're going to be valued on, while at the same time putting enough effort into sort of convincing people that there are pieces of your platform behind that single asset that you can mobilize quickly if that first lead asset goes astray. So I think things are going to be improving slowly, but the focus in this next 6 months to a year is still going to be on, I think, very cost-efficient ways to create value.